Well, hello, love. It's been quite a while since I've been here. I had a cold over Christmas and during the beginning of the year, and I'm now just getting to the point where I have a voice that you can hear. So I'm so happy to be back and to share with you again because I missed you, and I hope you're doing well. We've got a cold spell going on here in Colorado, which is called like a Arctic blast, and it'll be about maybe 8 below or 10 below tonight. And it means it's just super cold, and it's not normal for us. We might get 0 temperatures or 10 above or something like that, but that's an unusual situation for us. But we've had kind of some different situations this year, which has been interesting. A couple months ago, we had 4 days of snow that just was never ending, and we had about 2 feet of snow in the backyard and all over around here. And that's unusual for us too. But one of the funniest things about it is I always have this. I have a stand where I put a bowl of birdseed in this stand, and I always leave fresh water for the birds, which also feeds whatever birds are in that come to in the backyard, and it feeds the bunnies, and it also feeds the squirrels as well. So this time of year we have magpies, and we have ring-necked doves, and a lot of little tiny birds come. And the other day I saw a Steller's blue jay as well. And it's not like I stand there and watch what's going on all day, which I could because I'm so enchanted by these beautiful birds. Occasionally we have an eagle, and we have a lot of hawks. And in the summertime, we have a lot of other different types of birds that come as well. But during this time when there was 2 feet of snow, you could see all the tracks coming to what I call the seated cafe. And it came from all over the yard. And you'd have the bunny tracks that would hop through, so you could see those. But the squirrels were so funny because the snow was so deep, but the squirrels were going to still come for the food. But they just kind of went through the snow, and all you could see was the snow flying behind them, and they just plow on through, deep on through the snow. And of course, all the other birds would fly in, and they'd come and land, and I usually shovel off a portion of the cement that's kind of around the seated cafe. So I can sprinkle some of the feed out there too, because if you have a squirrel in the seated cafe, which is just a bowl of seed, or if you have another bird that's kind of bold, all the other birds don't have a chance. So I'm learning how to kind of spread it out so everybody can come and dine. And I've been doing this for about a year. So that's part of the life that's here. And also it gives my cats something to do from the inside as they watch, and they have such a good time. So that's life here in our household. Um, we're doing a lot of really good things here. My husband's doing great things, and so am I. And I just finished a book that I've been working on for 2.5 years, and it's called Twice the Afterlife. It's all about my 2 different near-death experiences. And I've wanted to write this book probably almost since I started writing, which was, about, well, that was about 15 years ago. And this is my 9th book. And it's all about my near-death experiences, but it's about certainly those experiences, but it's also story form. It's written in story about all these other experiences I've had in life when I really realized some of the gifts and the abilities that I was able to have that were unique to me since I had these near-death experiences. They have to do with intuition. They have to do with collapsing time. They have to do with being in this moment of here and now where you kind of know what to do, when to do it, and sometimes how. And so I tell a lot of stories throughout the whole thing that I think you'd enjoy. And I'll be launching it in February, and I'll tell you more about it because I'll be sharing more as time goes on. But I will also be sharing with you the stories from here on out, because I wrote probably 3 to 4 times more than I actually put in the book. So I have a lot of things to talk to you about, which are kind of fun and exciting. So it's all life-giving stuff too, because this way of living is exciting, and I want to share this with people because it's really simple and it's pretty easy. That next realm, that next dimension, of which some of us call heaven, life is pretty simple there. And we continue to move on, and we continue to grow and change. But we can have that same experience here by knowing what it is that kind of how to do this, and where we tap into these individual gifts and talents that we have, and through our intuitive nature, through the synchronicities that happen in our life, and through what I call the clairs, like the clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, and things like that. So we all have abilities to do this, and I'm going to share with you how. If you don't already know, which I think probably a lot of you do, but if you don't already know, I'll be happy to kind of share that with you. I'm also going to be having a whole lot of new, what I call art and soul classes. I had individual classes this last year, but I'm going to create a whole bigger version of that this year. During this time that I've been writing all of this, I've spent a lot of time doing a lot of 4x4-inch drawings about like this that are mandalas. They're also neurographics. They're also with calligraphy and all kinds of things that I can teach you in these classes that I'm going to offer. And it's really fun. So I'll be sharing that with you as well. So I just painted this painting just a couple of days ago. I finished it. I painted it in about 3 days. And I haven't painted for a long time either because I've been working on the book. So I'll just share this with you now, show it to you. It's called Starlight. And it's about, kind of the sunlight behind it, and then all this energy that's in front of it that's continually moving, and it's shaded, and then all the light just expands out here to the edges. And in most of my paintings I have little gold dots, and that represents energy that's ever expanding and ever growing, and that's who we are as well. So that's what my latest painting is, and I'll have more to share with you as time goes on too. So life is good. Life is good here. And I know that there's some challenges for a whole lot of people in the world, and I hold the highest and best for them. And we all do that in different ways. But let me just say this, that love is always what leads the way. It's always what leads the way. Love includes peace and harmony and joy. It includes abundance, includes truth, and it includes health and well-being. It includes all kinds of things, and that which we know life to be at the greatest aspect of who we are. This is who we are when we live in love and when we share love. And with what we do with this loving grace that we are a part of, then we extend ourselves in as we serve others, and as we put out that same energy to people around us, then they get it and expands outward from there. Just kind of like this painting. Starts at the center and it moves out and it just continues to grow. So this is who you are. This is who I know you are. I love you so much, and I'm so glad to be back because it's been quite a while since I've been here. But I just want you to know that we're all in this together. We do it differently. We come from different walks of life. We have different belief systems. We have different ways of expressing ourselves. We have different ways of doing this, but we truly are all in this together. And the basis for what we do is kind of like the Seated Cafe there in the middle. Everybody comes from every different angle doing it the way they do it to come and get their sustenance, to get what it is they're needing in life, and then they go on and live it. So this is what we do in life. And may you know that you are blessed. May you know that you are a loving expression of the grand overall design of everything that ever has been and ever will be. And may you know that you can do this life in a way that is good for you, and it expresses in a magnanimous way to everyone around you while you use your gifts and talents and you shine so brightly. And so just for now, please know how much I love you, and then I'll be back before too long. Bye for now.